All right, welcome back, everyone. Time for another fine episode. Here we are, number 47, and special thanks to Brian for the great idea. This one actually would have totally slipped in my mind, and it just seemed like perfect timing. Here we are, the Winter Olympics 2018 in South Korea, PyeongChang. Taking my best pronunciation there. And before that, we were at Panama, Zurich, and Mumbai. So, switching over to satellite mode, I'm just going to kind of jump right in here. So, PyeongChang is actually the county where this Olympic Center is taking place. And I know it's pretty spread out because of the different canyons and valleys and ridge lines and mountaintops that we have, as you see below. I mean, look at the contrasting colors of this shot. And quite interesting to see just quite the world brought together in such an amazing place. So zooming down below, I am guilty in that I missed some of the. Actually, I missed quite a lot of the Olympic happenings, and I believe this is where the opening ceremony was in Pyeongchang Olympic Stadium. So pretty beautiful. It kind of represents, I think, the flower that is so well known. Pretty low lying, in that it doesn't stick up too high. Really doesn't need to. But pretty beautiful to see the way that it is shaped like a flower. And I don't know the name of that flower, which I will draw to some pretty close conclusions on many things, and I just might not know the definitive answer to what it is I'm referring to sometimes. So, pretty beautiful shot there. Nice to be able to see. And you know how these things are. Sochi was another one when they were doing the Olympics in Russia, and that these things are monuments to build, and you know they have 4 years to prepare for these things, and I had about a little over 4 minutes to prepare for this video. I just went for it. So you might have gaps in the entertainment here and there in the way things are built and performed. So I just taking a quick shot here, taking a quick look. Oh. Wow, uploaded February 2018. So neat to see this being implemented so fast. Again, I've only been doing this show for a short time, and I'm new to seeing how these videos are on the map system, so it's pretty spectacular. Gives just such an extra element of immersement for us to be able to see this. So look at this. I mean, this is happening pretty much right now, and it's so neat to be able to see this. This is more coverage than I've seen of the ice skating of the Olympics, and I'm getting to see it on this program with you right now. So just such a beautiful, elegant sport. Look at that. What an embrace. That's how I feel with this program right now. Just to be able to see these kind of moments is so neat. Oh, look at this. So I heard a lot about this. Wow, so there's Sean White, American athlete, snowboarder. I have to give him a lot of props just because of his determination coming back from a severe back break. I mean, I've had some major injuries myself, and for him to come back and perform at that level is pretty inspirational, and it's really well on him. And that, you know, he seems to be a really good guy from what I've seen in various interviews. I actually saw him on a talk show where they were talking about, you know, it's when a child is born and they have something with their heart where they have to get immediate surgery, and it's something that can be easily fixed, but it has to be done really fast by the right specialist, and it's a pretty big deal. And I guess he had that done when he was a baby, so he offered advice on, you know, he was a talk show host whose baby had gone through that. So a lot of you probably already know about that. So it's coming about in a little bit choppy the way I'm bringing it across, but you have been forewarned, and but now you know, for those of you that don't. It's a beautiful outfit. Love the color. Very graceful. Interesting skates, like the heels. Kind of make it this almost a heel approach. High heel approach, but pretty wonderful to be able to see this video again. And the last thing I'll say about, well, disregard that for now. We'll catch up on some more of this action later. We're getting a little bit carried away, but it's easy to do. I mean, we've just covered the stadium. Let's get on the foot here. See if we can see the stadium from right outside. All right, jumping right on in here. So, woo, okay. Looks like the early stages, the early planning. Look at this, 2015. The stadium is not there. This is not that long ago. It's a big project. Looks like it seats about, you know, 50,000, I would say. Let's check it from the other street view. It's a nice wall. I would be so lost. Looks like we got some Korean restaurants here. Ah, it's interesting to see the currency laid out in those kind of numbers, and I find the letters so beautiful. It's pretty cool to see the little lines and circles. You know, you see some trends there, you know, and each symbol kind of carries into the next below it and above, if that makes sense, if you're carrying on with that. Looks like a nice dish. Got some quite a mixture there. Looks like some cabbage and corn and some greens off to the side with some rice. Quite the variety. See all the bowls surrounding it. Seems like it's you know, very common. You know, I always hear of Korean barbecue, and for good reason. Lots of different flavors to experience. Oh, looks like some dried fish. There's definitely a lot of rivers nearby with these mountains. Huh, looks almost like a delicacy the way it's wrapped up so well. So usually stuff like that goes really well with other meals and drinks, for that matter, I think. Looks like a common alpine building. A lot of beautiful flags there, taken November 2017. Working on the stadium there. Looks like they're, you know, maybe 15-20% complete. That's pretty awesome to see. That is only a year ago, and they're still building it then. So Moving forward here, so I've saved some other spots for us to explore, and looking on down below, I believe, yes, this is, oh, I'm gonna take us Pyongyang. I want to say that there was, this is one of their arenas. But interesting to see nonetheless. All right, so I heard a little bit about PyeongChang and the county, and heard that this herb farm was actually pretty renowned. So thought I would take a step away because, you know, sometimes people are, you know, taking a gander of the local culture. You know, maybe taking a break from the Olympic Village and just seeing what's nearby. So I thought I'd take a quick view. So this is from September 2017. Nice. I have no idea what that is, but it's quite beautiful. It's quite picturesque with the greens and flowers there. It's a nice fountain. Beautiful. Huh, see the person waving and looks like a river down below. Interesting. Love the stones up along the bank to the left. Kind of like an amphitheater. Festive scarecrow. Wow, check out that field. Nice. Beautiful dishes. Lots of peppers. Surprising. Those green peppers, grapes. You could probably create some amazing combos with all that. Ooh, look at the garlic. Is that garlic in the center there? Wow, okay. So, makes sense, right? It's the herb farm. So, it's like tulips right there. Looks like they got a gift shop. Probably some famous comics available. So it looks like it's a pretty happening place year round. You know, it's pretty subtle, but I'm sure it's tough to do a place like this justice because you're just having to experience so much of it, you know. I'm sure as you go through each and every place, it's quite amazing to experience. Love the train. Those are always fun. So, beautiful river again. Looks like beautiful hillsides, beautiful gardens. Definitely seems like a fun place to check out. Great photo. Maybe the scale? Maybe. Love how that's a great miniature. And I love the aperture shot on that. Got the gnome with the wheelbarrow right in front and center. The bottom. It's good. Alright. So we're going to keep moving back to the Olympic side of the stuff. And so I believe down here is Gyeongseon Olympic Center. So you can see that this is one of the alpine areas. We'll take a gander because now we're on the southwest side of the Olympic Center. So quite a drive down to here. Switching the satellite mode, of course. And you can see here some of the tracks. Let's take a look at some of the photos. Wow, all right. So, what a beautiful high mountainous photo. You know, Alpine, that's where they're skiing ultra fast, you know, reaching speeds, I believe, of 70 plus miles per hour. And, you know, we could tell we're at pretty high altitude. I did a little bit of research, and my understanding is that we're at it doesn't get too high at altitude by mountain standards, but this is still pretty up there. but it's I believe it's towards 4 to 5,000 feet. Nice. Wow, what a great shot. Phew, that is magical. I love the voltage looking trees and the misty mountains in the distance. It's a nice view of the racetrack. I've been able to see very little of this, but it's just been amazing how much distance the speedsters on their skis go. I mean, they just fly down the mountain at such great speed. And when they literally fly, I mean, they cover so much ground. So really, really neat to be able to see this side of it. It's kind of weird, you know, we're looking upside down, so it would kind of look like this on television, right? But you know, we're looking south, so it's always weird for me to look south on a map. Always, you know, I like to look north. Got a Skywalk Observatory here. So lots about in the areas. Nice. So it's got the glass floor. Ha! What fun. Nice hairpin turn on the riverbank. Even a place to dine and get some food. Love it. Trying to get a close-up shot of that the floor, the glass floor. There we go. Not bad. Some great views here. All right, so we're gonna check out this Alpine Jumping Center. Interesting little blue lines here. Ah, all right, so nice view from inside. Probably a lot of people during the Olympics enjoying the view. Whoa, check that out. So, this definitely was not taken in February. So, you know, it gives us a little perspective, but it gives us an idea that, you know, this is where they train and get a nice field here, but this is where they do the ski jumps. So that shot was a little bit out of season, but posted in this time for a very good reason. Whoa. Wow. That is spectacular. Perhaps this was taken by a drone, no? Well, thank you for this shot. January 2017. Seems accurate. It's interesting how the snow is broken apart. Little mini avalanche there. But yeah, this is pretty awesome to be able to see in the distance more of the ski slopes and apply more of the you know, they have you know, some of the long distance ski events, and then, you know, the obstacle course, snowboard events. So quite the variety, you know. And that, just seeing these mountains and just seeing so many landscapes, you know, it's quite the thing to be able to say, yeah, we can host the Olympics. We got enough space to do everything and do it right. And you know, I tip my hat to these people for doing it so well, because, you know, it's been going very smoothly. So it's pretty wonderful to see. So looking for a little bit more towards the I know this is like a bit towards I want to say the Olympic Center. Let's try it out. Okay, so that's... But where does everyone stay? They usually have the Olympic Village, right? That's what I need to say. It's nice they can get away with still saying a village, right? It's probably more like a city. Got a lot of accommodations to take care of. So love that. Look at those blankets. Wonderful. Looks very comfortable. There you got the welcoming for Slovakia there. Got them playing pool. Oh, oh, oh. Haha. That was fantastic. Looks like Team D. Perhaps for Deutschland. I get the D there. This is probably for the Canadian team. All right. Yep, see, Germany, Deutschland. Australians, nice. Got their Aussie colors there. Wow, check that out. So this is really you know, again, I really tip my hat to the people that put this together, because what a warm welcoming. You got each country's flag there. They're all put together. They got there with Finland. You get the Olympic rings. I just wonder what the food is like. I'd be so worried about that. You know, you train for 4 years, if not longer, if not your whole life, and then you gotta think, what am I gonna eat when I'm there? Let alone you know, adapt to the climate, different altitude, and you know, different water and things like that. So what a great shot of you know, people enjoying the opening ceremonies. We will always remember you forever in our hearts. Huh. And that's in French, I think, right? Very interesting. Not sure what that's for, but nice shot there to be able to see the Olympic Village and the residences. Beautifully done. The PyeongChang mascot. It's nice to see some foreigners to the area uploading some photos, and hopefully more of this soon. And if this works out well, I know it's been coming around in pieces here, but maybe I'll do another recap towards the end of the Olympics, you know, if I can. So let's see if we can check out a little bit more of the food in the area. Skateboard. Wow, nice dish. Looks like a lot of cooked down greens, cabbage, I guess, with kind of looks like celery and pork. Nice hillsides, nice river. Love the winter time. It's nice to see some snow. Looks like wabbit tracks. Beautiful clouds. Wow. Well, pretty nice to see some of that there. Let's take a look here on the ground floor, see if we can see some slopes from the distance. Nice creek on the side. Trees are experiencing winter at its finest. And seeing if we can slip up here and perhaps see some slopes. If not, All right, let's see. I believe this is the luge area. Perhaps not. Perhaps just an area to slide down and have some fun. Huh, wow. People gathering around, probably getting ready to spectate. Looks like a lot of the area is still being built up. Wow, okay, so that's a nice shot, seeing that it's being still constructed. December, getting ready, put on the ice for where they take off. Yeah, that's gotta be for the illusion skeleton, right? So, pretty amazing to see all that put together so well. Again, 12th meeting of the Conference of Parties to the Convention of Biological Diversity. Huh, looks like a little convention center. Makes sense. Seems like a quite the fine gathering place. A little hotel here. All right, so there we are. We'll leave where we started off with the PyeongChang Olympic Stadium. Very brief episode, kind of skipping around a bit, but just seeing a little bit of the area and culture. And but it's been fun to see. I really like this area because you get the windy road of the 15, and you got this Trifork riverway, which is very majestic in how the roads run in and out of this area. So it's been a fun, intimate look to be able to see how this place is a little bit more on foot, you know, as opposed to the luxury of sitting and watching the Olympics from your couch. Again, if you have any immediate thoughts and comments on what else to explore and things you have seen in this area, we'll perhaps do another follow-up episode. So, as always, friends, thank you for your time, and that's been a good episode. All right, my friends, thank you very much. Bye-bye.